What's going on, CFA Nation? Gabe, and I am here checking out the LPL final, Stallions versus the Gladiators. Got up a little bit late, wanted to catch the beginning, but we're here in the third over, so it's all good. Right now, it looks like you have the Stallions 33 for nil. 33 for nil. So they're doing well. They're doing well. How's everybody doing out there? What's up, Parth? What's good, man? Chilling. Waking up early, catch a little bit of little cricket. What's going on? Laughter Express. Hamash, what's good? What is up, people? What's up, Chocolate Man? What's going on? It's funny. What time is it here? It's like 5:45. It's early. You should review Son of Soil series. It has only 5 episodes. Yeah, we dropped the what do you call it? The reaction to the trailer yesterday, and we thought it'd be a cool way to learn about the sport. We'll check it out. What's good, Saroja? What's good, Arab? Okay, wait, no, it's 8:46. You got school pretty soon though, right? uh Shmirzek, I think Shmirzek. That's how I would say it. What's good, Boomer? What's up? Where's Nick? He'll probably jump on the stream pretty soon. Stream pretty soon. Will you guys be streaming India versus Australia starting tomorrow? You know it. We won't be able to do the full 8 hours, but for sure we'll be streaming tomorrow. We're excited for that. Love tests, man. Love me some tests. Gabe, check out Barat and Smith special Q&A. It's awesome. It just dropped a couple hours ago. Oh, thanks, AJ. I'm gonna have to check that out, dude. Thought I forgot. Nah, man. Literally, I woke up. You know how you asleep and you hear the alarm, but you still asleep. And I was like, oh, I was supposed to be up at like 5 to do this, but it's all good. What's up, Chitil? What's good? Jihan. Hey, Gabe. Melbourne Stars got screwed over by the weather today. I don't know why they scheduled so many games in Tasmania. Bound to be affected by weather. So it said no result. Does that mean that they're not going to finish that game? I saw that because I wanted to stream it last night, but there was no way I could stream that one and stream this final for the LPL. And I was like, it's okay. We got plenty of Big Bash League games still to stream. Oof. But does that mean that they take that as a loss? What's up, Han? What's going on? Thanks for the super chat, Dr. Jihan. I know that's our squad, man. That's one of the things that drove us crazy in the beginning with Tess. I will say was with the rain and all the days you lose. It was just frustrating. I hope that's not what it means. India confidently announces 11 before day 1. Did they announce their 11 already? How's the COVID situation near you, near your area? Omar, uh, Omakar. It's getting rough in Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. We're up to like 25%. They've essentially shut down pretty much all high school sports for the winter. So that's done. Unfortunately for Trey. They've shut down most bars and restaurants have to do like outdoor dining. Casinos are still hanging on by a thread though, man. We can't afford to shut them down again. But we'll see what happens, man. hopefully with this vaccine, and we'll see what happens. What's up, Abe? What's good, AJ? Chitil, West Indies, Bangladesh Test Series confirmed. Ooh, ooh. West Indies, Bangladesh. I'm gonna have to catch me some of that. Love me some tests. India's biggest chance to win is the first test. In my opinion, they also have a chance to win a third and fourth test as well. The second, though, is a lost cause. Just my opinion. All right, boom. We'll check it out. India announced Agarwal, Shaw, Pujara, Kohli, Rahani, Raleigh, Saha. Ooh, I haven't seen that boy play in a minute. This is the first time Saha plays since he got hurt when what was it? What was it that he blew out? Was it his knee? I remember that he was doing really well. Him and David Warner, right? Because Bairstow hadn't done well, so they put him to keep, and then he got hurt. Bumrah, Shami, Yadav. Is that Kuldeep Yadav? And Ushman. Okay. Still no Sky, huh? Gosh, why do they hate Sky? Hey guys, rain this summer. It happens everywhere. Yeah, Blobby. I bet it better not cost us a window. That game wasn't finished. Come on now. Gabe Cricket released a very epic Rock Kohli and Steve Smith one-on-one roundtable interview 4 hours back. Before the test tomorrow, you can check it out. Yeah, you know what? I'll see if Nick and I can try to react to it and post it this afternoon after school. Thanks for the info. Was good, AKR was good. No pants, Sahayan. Get out of here. What's up, Jody? I have my body on silent so I don't wake anyone up. Oh, Jody P up in the house. What are you doing up so early, girl? Australia has Burns, Wade, Loveshank, Smith, Smudgy, Head, Green, Payne, Cummins, the best a man could be. Lions, Stark, and Hazelwood. Ooh, daddy, look at that bowling. Cummins, Lions, Stark, and Hazelwood. Ooh, there's gonna be some wickets falling. Australia have picked the walking wicket, Joe Burns. That's funny. Uh, you crushed us in the Cardinals game other day, Gabe. That that and bringing Danny Pennies back up was doing a better job. Han, I'm telling you, man. Oh, just when things were doing good, what are you gonna do? What's going on, Cricket 4.0? I mean 2.0. What's going on, Cricket for us? Australia might as well send out their number 3. Assume the first batsman. You guys out of control. Yeah, it's not the best lineup, right? It's not the best lineup, but you know, oof, wide right there. And I want to say Nick's team is the Stallions. If I'm not mistaken, he picked the Stallions. He loves him some Stallions in the LPL. Jody, did you get your package? India hates Sky. Australia hates Philippe. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, Philippe should be playing. I agree. Philippe is a savage. Whoa, what a catch! Wicket gone. Ooh, look at that. About time a wicket fell. These guys are just putting up runs like it wasn't nobody business. 44 for 1. in the 5th over. Let me go ahead and update that score. Look at this catch, guys. It was a line drive. That thing looked like it was going to get smashed. And he just came out of nowhere, dove and caught it. Wow, that had a boundary written all over it. Great effort. Great catch. Don't hide that. Still got to edit it. Here we go. Four for one. 4th over. Beautiful catch right there. That's the kind of fielding you appreciate. Smudge is a poor man's Campbell. Stop it. Campbell don't even believe that. Yeah, that was a great catch. I'm supporting the Gladiators. Of course. I don't want this. I don't want any happiness for Nick. For Nick? Are you kidding me? No happiness. None. Okay, what channel is the LPL on in India? It's not on any of the channels we get, so I'm actually watching it on YouTube. It's not on Hotstar for sure, and it's not on Willow. Gabe, thoughts on Shaw being chosen to open ahead of Gill? AJ, I don't. You know what? I've seen Shaw be good. I prefer Shipman Gill. You know what I mean? But my bigger surprise is that still no Sky. Like, what does Sky have to do in order to get on? Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot. And I mean, it's always, I'm sure there's an argument to be made for everybody that's on that team. But for my opinion, it's a travesty not to have Sky on there. You know what I mean? The YouTube stream is delayed. Yeah, that's the only way we could watch it. Base Sky plays at 3 or 4. We already have Coley there. Yeah, but you guys know my belief there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can open, then you should be able to play anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you can play at 3, you can play at 4. I mean, think about what we saw in when we watched the IPL, right? They had KL Raul opening and with Argowal, and then all of a sudden they pushed him down to 3 because the Universe Boss played. You should be able to bet anywhere, guys. That's just real. Sky has not performed in red ball domestic. Well, I mean, you got to give him a chance, right? Did you know, Gabe? Do you know who Sanju Samson is? Of course, I know who Sanju Samson is. He plays for the Steve Smith's team. Oh wow, it's right on the tip of my tongue. He's the wicket keeper. Could he be selected on the team? I think so. I've seen Sanju Samson great too. Okay, guy probably deserved to be in the over, but not in the test, surely. Oh, there's a drop. Oh, did he save it? Did it go for 4? Wow, what an effort. He got hurt bad there. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. So he came so close to it, dove. I think it was on the second time he dove. He hurt his ribs. Oh, he had it in his hands. This is interesting here. Apparently, the pitch for tomorrow is well grass and has a greeny tinge. Good for all facets of play. Ball will swing, stay shiny for a while, spin, carry, bounce fast enough for batsmen too. Ooh, should be a good game. Should be a good game. Sid, I don't understand this question. What's my thoughts on Chamar Holder? Not sure. Was there an incident between Chamar and Holder, or is that a player I'm not familiar with? Ooh, did he leave injured? Interesting. White ball. That's the hardest catch in the game. Going backwards. Yeah, it is. That's definitely a hard catch. It's five. Actually, it's 6:01 over here. ABM, sorry. Yeah, why do you like Australian cricket team? Because it was one of the first teams I was introduced to, and I saw the show The Test, and I just loved the story of watching them come back from this huge scandal and have to fight back and you know go against basically the world after the debacle of the cheating scandal in Cape Town. Just the way I mean the way they made that show and framed that show, it was a redemption story, man. So I really enjoyed it. They sold me on it. They sold me on it. And then the personalities, you know what I'm saying? I love Smudge on there, Uzi, Nathan Lyon. His bowling is like Archer. Interesting. I'm gonna have to pay closer attention. If you have Chromecast, no, I don't have Chromecast. I got Fire TV. Lobby is flat. Wicket 400 runs. Swings only in night session and maybe Lion using rough. Not much for bowlers. Interesting. Saha is also a walking wicket in red ball. Is he really? Is he really? We have Malinga too. We have Malinga too. That's funny. My favorite IPL team. I'm a Chennai Super Kings fan. Chennai. I also like the KKR Knight Riders, but Super Kings all the way. Central Bites. You should react to the documentary, Afghanistan cricket. All right, I'll see if I could check it out. We got a long list of stuff to do. Luckily, we got some time coming up here over the Christmas break. Wendy's backup keeper made his debut in second New Zealand Test, and he looks like he is a real prospect. Yeah, interesting. I like Shane Dorridge though. Dorridge. He's decent with the stick. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's the problem. Obviously, our bowling is the problem. I give Campbell a lot of heat, but the bowling is a huge concern. We need people that can take wickets. And Shannon Gabriel, man, he's good, but he's oft injured. We've got Roston Chase. He's a good all rounder, but we don't have, you know, I mean, come on. Australia has, 4 or 5 guys that can take wickets easily. India has, same thing, 3, 4, 5 guys. It's tough. You got to have good bowling, man. All Australian pitches are flat, look really grassy to me though. I haven't seen much of them in Test after 2018-19 tour. At least I hope they fix their toxic culture and ended all that excessive sledging. Yeah, you know what? Boomer, I don't think, at least compared to what they used to be and the way they used to sledge, I don't think that they're as bad as they used to be sledging. Maybe I could be wrong, but at least the games I've seen this year, the test matches I've seen with Australia, the ODI matches I've seen, even their T20, I don't feel like you get that much anymore. You know what I mean? Let's see tomorrow. Correct, Blobby. We'll check it out. Super excited for that. Plus, it starts at a good time for us, like 8 p.m. our time. Yeah, Nick is going to start the stream. As soon as I get off, I should be off for work by 10. I'll be here and jump on with him for a few hours. And, man, I'm excited for that. Yeah, man. You know what's crazy? Nicholas Perron was supposed to play and yesterday, and I guess I was reading as he was coming out of the tunnel, that's when they called the game due to rain. I'm like, come on. So I don't know if I missed the answer. Does that count as a loss for the Melbourne Stars? Please tell me it doesn't. I'll be upset if that's how they handle that. What's going on, Mira? Oh yeah, Nick and I are gonna start that for sure. Nick and I will start that for sure. Tonight, our time, tomorrow for you guys. But yep, Nick's gonna be on there at 8. I'll come on later on in the stream about 10 o'clock. Why the US Open commentators are so awful. Gail almost made a half century yesterday. Really? Okay. Good morning, Renil. What's up, love? Did he just call you Boomerang? Who, me? uh, no, it's a draw. Okay. At least it's better than a loss. But, you would assume that they would make the schedule have enough days for makeup games, man. Yeah, did you see? Did you use the blue soap to wash out the curse yet? Listen, I mean they didn't lose, so yeah. I mean 2-0. I'll take it, Renil. I use that blue soap. That's funny. 3 tests: Australia versus India, New Zealand versus Pakistan, and RSA versus SL. I don't. Those abbreviations help me out there. West Indies declined makes me sad. Yeah, you and me both, man. But everything comes in cycles, right? You just got to get the right young crop of kids, and we got hitters. We need bowlers. We need bowlers. You know what I mean? No, it's a draw, right? Right. So that means no loss. It counts like a tie. Two points for each team. From the 26th to the 30th of December, there will be a minimum of 4 games a day. Ooh! And I'm off of school, so I'll be watching some of those. I'll be watching those. Are those the 4 games a day? That's between Test and the BBL you guys are talking about? Oh, so much cricket. You know what? Americans, unfortunately, we're very it's hard for us to get into something that we don't really have the exposure to. I can guarantee you this: over the last decade, MLS has become very, very popular to the point that Las Vegas has its own MLS stadium out here in Vegas, and ESPN broadcasts their games, local channel. I've been to the stadium several times. Savannah's nephew, who played for the LA Galaxy, went over there to play a few times. So you should see the crowds. You know what I'm saying? It gets crazy. So I think that now that there's going to be a IPL league out here in Vegas, you know what I mean? There's going to be a cricket league in Vegas. Where I think it's going to be MLC, Major League Cricket. We call everything Major League Baseball, Major League, or actually, is it Major League Football? Yeah. It's the NFL stands for National Football League, but you'll start seeing more Americans get into cricket because now they got a rooting interest. You know what I mean? International sports is really hard for Americans to get into if they don't have like a rooting interest. That's just how it is, man. Pink Ball test start 8 p.m. my time. That's when the test match starts tomorrow, 8 p.m. West Indies, South Africa are just so bad in tests now. Yeah, they don't have the bowling, man. They don't have the bowling. But you keep playing and you keep developing young players and bringing up the arms. Listen, it takes one or two arms to be dominant. You know what I'm saying? You get one or two good, really solid arms, and along with a Gabriel, along with uh, uh, Joseph. I think Joseph has a lot of talent. He's still young, so we'll see. Yeah, I'll take the 2 points. Republic of South Africa. Okay. RSA is the Republic of South Africa. It would help if people just stuck to SA. Yeah, I know South Africa SA, not RSA. It comes to cricket abbreviations. And what's the other team? uh, yes, Gabe speaking like a true West Indian. Thank you, Renil. Also, Indies need to be consistent also in regional cricket to improve. Exactly. You got to crawl before you walk. You know what I mean? And every game gets you better. That's why you want to make sure you get a playing time for the younger players and make sure you build that core. I like Dorridge. Renell, how did you like that backup wicket keeper for the West Indies? They said he's pretty good. And then the correct board, West Indies will not have resurgence. The game has too professional for that kind of dysfunctional board. Listen, I think that there's issues with the boards in a lot of different a lot of different places, and it's I agree. There's no place for politics, and SL is Sri Lanka. Okay. So South Africa and Sri Lanka. Got it. There's no place for that. This time next year is Ashes series. Ooh, the Ashes. Is the Ashes during Christmas? Is it Christmas week? Because actually, this is our last week of school before Christmas break. Oh, that would be glorious, hon. That'd be glorious. Oof. Man. 70 for 2. Is that a good score in the ninth over? I mean, is that gone? Come on, somebody catch it. Catch it. Get under it. Gone. 3 wickets. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, you figure if you double that score, that's 140 because they're not even in the 10th over. I can't remember. Was it 150, 160? He is better than Dorich in my opinion, but love Dorich as well. Thank you, Renell. That's why I always go to Renell. She's the go-to because she's honest about it. Listen, we all have our favorites, right? But you also want to have the best player for the team, and if there's somebody better, you got to play him. Like Australia, I'm not sure why they hate Philippe. He gets no playing time, and this kid could play. 70 for three, 8 overs in the books. Campbell is the biggest positive to come out of this tour. Interesting. Darren Bravo called the former president Syndicate Eddie, then he got dropped for 2 years. Yeah, I mean, it's it's funny. I think like the cricket board, right, would be equivalent to Major League Baseball commissioner, and the NFL commissioners, and those guys are just hated. Players hate those guys because they are idiots. Okay, they don't know what they're doing. I'll give you a real good example. All right, the Houston Astros penalty for one of the biggest cheating scandals in baseball memory, where 2 World Series were affected. The Dodgers got screwed. Literally, not one player got in trouble. Only 3 coaches got suspended, and there was like a fine of like $250,000. I can't even remember what it was. Really, that's it? Yet they were fining players $250,000 and suspending them for like a game for throwing at the Houston Astros, or 5 games. I think one player got suspended 5 games for throwing at the Houston Astros. You know what I mean? Like, seriously? They get it backwards. They get it backwards. I absolutely hate commissioners, man. So brutal. Aiden, no, I do not find cricket confusing. I can sit down and watch a game, and like I said, right now, only thing Nick and I need to work on is the fielding positions. You know what I'm saying? And the shots. But as far as like understanding the game, we understand it. We understand it fully. We understand it fully. But thanks for asking. Saudi Arabia and South Africa would both be South Africa. So in the world of sports, KSA for Arabia and RSA for South Africa. Gotcha. Australia and England hosts Melbourne Cricket Grounds, 90,000 fans, on December 26th. Will you guys watch the full test match, India versus Australia? No, unfortunately not. We'll probably watch, half of it, I would say, easily, but 1 o'clock we'll be in bed because we got school the next day. I can't remember. How many hours did they use to run for those first innings? The first innings go what, like 7, 8 hours, right? I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched a full test match. Ali Khan is a decent American player. He can bowl Yorkers in the death. Yeah, Ali Khan. It was funny. He actually was the first American player to play in the IPL, but I don't think he actually ever got in a game, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure he may be on our team. Um, I I mean, why not, right? We'll see what happens. Beautiful ball there. 74 for 3. Okay. Australia always has a Boxing Day test. Day one on Boxing Day at the MCG that will start Christmas Day in the US. Ooh, maybe we'll be able to pop in for a minute or two. But Christmas Day, usually we're opening gifts in the morning. Probably after we get all that out of the way, we'll go ahead and stream. Three sessions a day. First two sessions, uh, yep, 2 hours each. Could last for 2.5 hours. Right. Gotcha. Philippe can also open and test. He scored 88 when he was 16 in a practice match. Yeah, like I'm saying, Philippe, man, he deserves to. And I get it. I get it. He's young, but man, he's a savage. He can play. Last game Nick and I watched in the BBL, if I'm not mistaken, what he scored 95. Get a young fella some love. Tim Payne should be dropped for carry. You know what? That's if in my opinion, that's one of the weaknesses and from Australia's cricket team. Carey and Tim Payne, they're just you know what I mean, like not up to par. They don't got those big bats. Gabe fan, what's up, Gabe fan? You're out of control. Yeah, for sure, Han. I agree. Our knowledge of baseball is what helps us understand cricket. Appreciate you, man, trying to get into baseball due to us. We were supposed to live stream a baseball game for you guys, man, and it just never happened. Maybe we'll be able to this season coming up. Carey is not weakness, Gabe. I just haven't seen him play as well as other keepers and put up some big scores, but we'll see. Carey is in a rough patch, though. He is talented. Exactly. The thing is with Nick and I, we are watching a small sample size, right? We literally started watching cricket earlier this year during the pandemic, obviously, during the shutdown. Luckily, cricket was one of the first sports that came back, so it was perfect for us. But we only have the benefit of watching this season. You know, you're right. A guy could have a bad year. He could have a bad season and still have still have good class. So we'll see. I did not know Carey is a former Australian rules football player. That garners some respect there. That's a dude you don't talk smack to. All right, the Silva's at strike, 79 for 3. And takes another single. Takes another single. So 80 for 3, and we're in the 11th over. Interesting. Soon Payne may be removed as captain as Smith ban finishes. Payne has an average of 31. So bad, yeah. But to Payne's credit, he did take over as captain when Australia was in a very bad way. So sometimes that alone, being able to be the guy to deal with that fire and right the ship, you know, you've got to give him credit for that. Yeah, he's only in the team because of his captaincy. I agree. but that was important captaincy to be able to deal with the firestorm that Australia was facing after that. Yeah, Sid, we try to keep it brutally honest. We try to keep it brutally honest. Sometimes, it gets us in trouble, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's funny. I tell you how brutally. You want to talk about blasphemous? I'm from New York, right? I grew up in New York. My whole family are Yankee fans. Well, Derek Jeter's last season, let's be real, he had played for 19 years. I mean, the guy was old, so he was not playing his best. And I'm being honest. I'm like, man, Jeter's killing us. Drop him the ninth. And my brother and I got into the biggest argument. I didn't say drop him off the team. I just said drop him the ninth, bat him last. And in his last game, Derek Jeter hit a home run, and my brother's like, "You don't drop greatness." You know what I'm saying? Like, he just never lets me live it down. But I'm about winning. You know what I mean? So you got to do what you got to do. It's maybe because I've been a coach, and I was coached brutally coming up. But you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, that was so funny. I remember, like, come on, like you can't have a guy batting in the top four who's hitting like 250. Get out of here. And that's 250 average. You know what I'm saying? Can't do it. Derek Jeter wanted to to remove the last two letters on his name and play in the NFL. uh, Malik with a nice drive there for a boundary. 89 for three. Malik now up to 17 runs. This is the partnership to break up, right? I mean, De Silva and Malik, they're the two best players on the Stallions, right? Love Amir. Which Amir are we talking about? Amir Khan? Hi, Gabe. Will you guys watch the test? I mean, the real test, not the show on the web. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're watching tests tonight for us. Tomorrow for you guys. Nick will start the stream around 8. I'll jump in at around 10. And yeah, we're excited for it. Yeah, there's just no room for sentiment in sports. Well said, Han. There's no room for sentiment in sports, man. Unfortunately, players are only as good as their last season, and it is what it is. Muhammad Amir, okay. Which session will you watch? I will be there. Oh, there we go. Boundary. De Silva with a boundary. I'll be there for the last session, so we'll see. Or no, I should make it by the second session, right? Game starts at 8. I should make it by the second session. Nathan Lyon, 10 wickets away from 400. Ooh, for a spinner, that's important. That's a nice little milestone there. Hopefully he gets it up during this next test. As a teenager, Carey played both Australian rules football and cricket. As he got older, he started to play football at higher level and later switched to the gentleman's game again. Interesting. Nathan Lyon, the goat spinner after Warren in Australia. Yeah, Gabe, did you see my comment about Joshua De Silva? No, let me see if I can find it. I missed that one. After Express, we have 50 over tournament. It was not so long ago. Regional Super 50, even USA in that tournament. Oh, that's a big shot. Trying to find it right now. Renell, were you talking about that regional 50? think that's one of the last comment. Gabe, another defeat for West Indies in Test. They are going to play in January against a strong team in Bangladesh. Hey, oh boy. Renell is so good. We're still rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Still rocking with him. Here it is. Thanks, Renell. Gabe, yes. Love Joshua Da Silva. He is a class player. Grandparents are from Portugal. He plays for Trinidad and Tobago, Red Force Cricket. He opens sometimes bats at 3. All right, all right. Right now he's got 9 runs. This comment is funny. Han, you're a savage. Udicat is 399 away from 400. That's funny. IPL is so amazing. We got to see a lot of bowlers join the Dinda Academy. You know, oh yeah, a lot of bowlers got hootied, man. A lot of guys got pumped. You know, off the top of my head, from Udicat to Cottrell to, I mean, there are a lot of bowlers who got pumped. And it's not about sentiment. If a player did a lot for your country, you need to show him some respect by at least giving him a retirement match. Oh, I'm sure. I agree. Give him that retirement match, but you still want to win that match, so you're not batting him at 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You know, put him towards the tail end. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Wasim Akram, the greatest bowler, fast bowler ever. Yeah, we've done some reviews on Akram. He's definitely got some great wickets taken in his career. Great arm there. For a keeper to bat at 3 is special. Agreed. Kay Williamson welcomed a baby girl. Congratulations to Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson, I tell you what, man, it's funny too. Like sometimes expectations, what the team wants you to do or needs you to do, can make it so deceiving, right? The teams also got to put you in a position to succeed. So, for instance, my opinion of the Big Show and Kane Williamson were not that big because their teams in the IPL didn't need them. So they really didn't have to go out there and have the huge games. You know what I'm saying? They had a couple big games in IPL, but they weren't huge. So I was like, oh, they're just okay. And I I didn't say anything disparaging about Kane Williamson. I just said, it ain't like he's he's one of the Fab Four, right? So I was like, I don't know, man. I think that some of the guys in the Fab Four. I also agree and stand to my original point. I get it; it's because of the captains, but Joe Root, I'm taking oh, what's this boy's name? The redhead. Help me out. England's vice captain. Who's England's vice captain? It's right on the tip of my Ben Stokes. I'm taking Stokes before I take Joe Root. So I was like, the Fab Four, I'm not sure if Joe Root belongs. I'm not sure if Kane Williamson belongs. I said something funny like Sicily like that. Literally the next day, Ken Williamson hit up the West Indies for 251 runs. I couldn't believe it, man. Oh my gosh. Like, what was I thinking? Jordan, stop it. Jordan will never be vice captain. Yeah, Stokes, exactly. I still argue Stokes is a better player than Joe Root. I will say that from what I've seen this year. But, Joe Root's the captain. It is what it is. Bairstow, the GOAT. Bairstow could be so much better if he was just a little bit more consistent, man. If he was just a little bit more consistent. Yeah, that's right, Renell Ben Stokes. Jordan isn't England's by captain. He's a life MVP. Really? Come on, man. Because of four foreigners, Williamson wasn't used. Give him to CSK as captain. I'll take him. I'll take him with a heartbeat, Laughter Express. Oh, I'll take him. Uh, yeah, CSK could use K. Williamson. Oh, what a shot. That's six. The Silva's starting to heat it up right now. Starting to heat it up right now. Woo, big six there. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Han. I see what you're saying there. You know, Stokes is just a different level player, man. Oh, oh, don't go for. Oh my gosh, he almost stopped it. Another boundary, back to back boundaries. 23 now for the Silva, and this score is starting to get out of hand quickly. We need a wicket in the worst way, or Nick will be celebrating another championship. 120. Wow, that score just jumped up quick. And that's another six. I couldn't even update it quick enough. Wow. 126 for three. The Silver on a tear. Whew. Renell, he's showing some of that class you were talking about. Getting pumped for runs. Where's Nick? Oh, I'm sure he'll be on here shortly. He said, "Hey, I'll be up, take a shower, get ready for work, and then I'll come in." Oof. Wow, this is a rough over. Rough. He's getting rocked. He gave up what? Two sixes, a boundary. Wow. He's giving up 40 runs. Woo. No, Gabe, this is a different De Silva. He plays for Sri Lanka. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Got you, got you, got you. Got you. Well, this De Silva is raking right now. Stokes is in purple patch. Root the opposite. Root averages 48 in Test. Stoke 36. Interesting. Not the tests I've seen so far this year, but again, small sample size. Small sample size. Gotcha. Different to Silver. Got it. Got it. Well, this De Silva quickly just jumped up that strike rate, and whoo, score is now 128 for three. That was a huge over. Christmas holidays. I mean, we normally start. We're out of it. This is on Friday's the last day of school, so we'll be out all next week. uh, Australian Cricket Board should hire me and Nick for cricket commentator. We're on it. We're on it. I hope Pakistan can give New Zealand a tough time. Mohammed, I got to tell you, New Zealand is rough. Just so you know. Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, the West Indies didn't have a prayer. New Zealand is tough. Gabe celebrates Chris Jordan man's celebrations 24/7, 365 days a year. Stop it. The Silva has 7 test hundreds. Yeah, New Zealand and New Zealand, very difficult to play. Oh, I found that out. Birdman is just another planet, 94, 99, 69, 96, and tons of 29s in 52 matches. Insane. Gabe, I'm so happy that the West Indies is not playing on my birthday next month with that test squad. Oh, Renell, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. Yeah, actually, my wife on certain occasions when she doesn't want me to be upset, she doesn't let me watch sports on my birthday. Because listen, it's usually the Yankees lose on my birthday. They just it's I can't make it up, man. The curse, the dark cloud follows me. So birthdays, anniversaries, there's just a no sports rule because she doesn't want me upset. uh Bud Campbell as a stripper. That was birthday. Oh, that's hilarious. Hey, you're out of control, huh? You're out of control. Bold. Ooh, great ball there. Why did he wait so long to call it a wide? I was thinking it's a wide, but whatever. Why did he wait so long to call it a wide? You know, if it's a wide instantly, take a year to call it a wide. Really? uh, my man Campbell. Renell says she'll take that anytime. I'm gonna have to send Campbell an email. I got it covered. I got you covered, Renell. Oh my God, Han, you're out of control. He says stripper is perfect for Campbell. He drops everything else, so why not his pets? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Oh, that is hilarious, Han. You're out of control. Go Stallions. Oh no, no. Nick's gonna walk in and have a good day immediately. Can't do it. Australia took away the only game where India had a chance of winning in Adelaide by making it a day-night test. Manav, explain that comment. Why does it change so drastically? Morning, cousin. Where's my hat? You know what? Like I said, I didn't. I came down. I started setting up. Like I said, I woke up a little late. I didn't even grab one. Congratulations, LPL, AKR. They are renewed for a second season. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about cricket. There's literally cricket all year long. You got tests going on all year long. You got the IPL, the BBL, LPL now. I mean, It's you're gonna have your T20 matches, your ODIs. There's literally cricket all year long. That's awesome. I'm not so sure about India and Test versus Australia. Oh no, Australia should win that Test match. But my question is, what's the difference between a day and night game there? They're inexperienced in playing night tests, while Australia has played 7 games. Gotcha. Thanks for explaining that, Manab. That's smart, man. That's smart. In night tests, it is not easy. Wickets fall within 5, 6 together. Ooh, I love it. So, in other words, night test should be my favorite time of test. uh, I love watching those wickets fall. Yes, Australia has the edge. For me, it's funny. I complain so much about the umpires, but literally, if I was an umpire, it's rough, man. It's a wicket till it ain't. Batsmen would hate me. It's a wicket till it ain't. That's my philosophy. You know what I mean? It feels like a lot of times the umpires are on the side of the bowlers. I mean, the batsmen, I should say. Where for me, I'd be listen. LBW, almost everyone. uh, John Campbell better than Joe Burns. Ooh, interesting. Gabe, 2021 is going to end with the start of an Ashes series. Are you pumped for that? You know it. I can't wait. Is that going to get caught or does that have enough to get out? Caught right at the boundary. And down goes the silver. Down goes the silver. Down goes the silver. 139 for 4. Ooh, I couldn't. I was like, I know that's hit high enough, but is it gonna go far? Ooh, Australia 3-0. My predictions. Yep, AKR down. Let me update the score. 139 for 4. 139 for 4. Can they keep them under 170? I mean, can they keep them under 170? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Prediction for the scores before DRS. Mantra was that the benefit of the doubt goes to the batsman. Before DRS, the benefit of the bats goes now to the batsman. I sure want some Surf Excel now. You're out of control, hon. Gabe, West Indies, Johnson, Charles, 2016 World Cup is playing in this final. Interesting. Nice. I'm going Australia 2-1. 2-1 Australia. 195. Are you kidding me? It's gonna end 1-1. So you think there's gonna be a draw somewhere? Vivhav? Till listen test even without Barat will compete. I don't see 4. No. 2-1 Australia. Okay. Rip earphone users. Is my sound off? My apologies, Powder. I'm predicting 2-1 as well. And I'm an India supporter. Okay. Gabe, what have headphone users done to you? I'm loud, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Turn down the volume because I'm gonna be loud regardless. All right, last ball of this 16th over, I should say. 140 for 4. 16 overs in the books, guys. 140 for 4. Gabe, who would pick as a bowler for India in playing 11? Who would I pick? For sure, Boomerang. I love me some Boomerang. Muhammad Shami. You know what? I really like Bishnoi. I think you need a really good spinner, man. It's tough. I like Bishnoi. Hmm. Let me see. Who would I go with? Who would be my fourth bowler for India? I definitely would go with Bumrah, Muhammad Shami, Bishnoi. Man, I like Tawadia too, because if you put him at the tail end, he can get you some runs too. No, I get it. I get it. Bishnoi's untested. He's young. Ashwin gets himself some wickets too. Yeah, the playing 11 is a louse. Yeah, I know that. I read it this morning. I know Bishnoi's not going to get a shot for a while. Neither is Tawadia, but those are just the guys I like. Kuldeep Yadav, yeah, I like Kuldeep too. Shaw over Gill is laughable. I was shocked to see that. Yeah, Shaw over Gill. They don't give those young guys a lot of love, man. Read Campbell's comment. Is Campbell in here? Campbell says I can open better than Shaw. uh, that is funny. Oh, I'm sure Nick will be here shortly. Gabe, I can assure you that Toladio will never wear an Indian jersey. He's not going to get selected. And this is coming from a Rajasthan Royals fan. Really? Boomer, you don't think he's good enough? That's interesting. Yeah, agree. Tatil Umesh. I think Sharjar and Saini with oblique runs, even Umish too. Oh boy. Rahul not included in 11. I can go for Rahul comparing to Shaw. I agree. I mean, that's it. It's very interesting. I miss Nick's drive-bys. Where's he at? He'll be in soon, I'm sure. Jason Campbell, so excited for any Australia test. He ended our series even quicker. That's funny. Nick is ignoring Tom Curran's pajamas and putting on Joe Root slippers. Give him 5 minutes. His two favorite players, Tom Curran and Joe Root. Yeah, no Pant either. Yeah, they definitely made some changes, guys. Jadeja, Roger Jadeja. Yeah, Jadeja definitely showed his class the last time I saw him play. So that's you got to back your players too, though, right? Ooh. Yeah, Pierre is starting to rake here, and Malik is quickly approaching 50s. He's in his 40s right now, with 3 overs to go after this. Okay. uh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Han is hilarious, guys. I love the comments. I'm stunned they went with Saha over Pant. Has to be his keeping. I didn't think Saha was that great either, but towards the end of the IPL, man, he showed a lot with the stick. So, I mean, he's not Pant, obviously, but who knows, man? But yeah, Pant's keeping has been a little shaky. Can we get a super over in this final, anyone? Oh, Renelle with the super over. She loves it. It is like the penalty kicks in football, man. It's so much fun to watch. Even Tim Payne is shocked. Pant isn't playing. Yeah, Saha greater than Pant got the symbol wrong. Interesting. Blobby says nah, he likes Pant. I mean, he likes Saha. Sawadi is not a batsman at all. He can only hit when the ball comes in his zone. Not a math teacher. uh, Gabe, BBC will decide. It's in 24th December meeting. 2 new teams. Ooh, there's too much talent for there not to be 2 new teams. And that went for a boundary. That went for a boundary. That's what I'm saying. 190, 200, that's stretching it. Right now, they're at 154. Like I said, maybe we could still try and keep them under 200. I mean, 170. Have you seen the keeper? Which keeper you're talking about, Muhammad? Started with a super over and ends the tournament with a super over. That's awesome. Pat didn't wish happy birthday to Coley. You guys are out of control. That's what Saha said. Saha is a great keeper. I did see him keep in the IPL. He's really good. Who's my favorite CSK player? Oh man, that's so tough. This season, I gotta say, I loved Faf. Faf was amazing. Um, at the end, I got really excited about Guy Quad, man. 350s in a row. Ooh, full delivery, and it gets hit for a 4. Lucky it wasn't a 6. Um, I was excited for Dwayne Bravo, but he was often injured, didn't play as well as I thought he would play. Um, got a couple of big games there by Dhoni, but again, he wasn't what I wanted to see or what I expected. I think, yeah, probably towards the end of the season, very excited for Gaikwad. I was excited for Faf pretty much throughout. And there goes another wicket. Malik gets caught on 46. Oh no, that bounced. Did it bounce or he's gone? No, he's gone on 46. Gone. Oh, of course they're going to retain Gaikwad. Are you kidding me? And yeah, Sam Curran was huge for CSK. Sam Curran was huge for CSK. Yeah, I think Dhoni will retain. If I'm Dhoni, I'm retaining Gaikwad. Need that young Indian batsman in there. Perfect opener. I'm retaining. I'm retaining Gaikwad, Sam Curran, and Faf. Of course, with myself. What do you guys think? They wouldn't retain Faf. They can win him back cheaply in the auction. I don't think anyone really wants him. He's too old now. He played well this year. But okay, so you don't retain Faf because you could get him back in the auction. So you retain Gaikwad. You retain Faf. Not Faf, I'm sorry. Obviously, Dhoni. And you're going to retain Tom Curran. Then if you're going to retain somebody else, I would say Hazelwood. Hazelwood did not play a lot, but you need that fast-paced bowler. I would say Hazelwood. Chawla? Piyush Chawla? No. Tahir is a underrated spinner. Tahir barely plays. Jadeja. Retain Jadeja. Okay. They needed to order execute order 66. That's funny. Jadeja, Gaikwad, Dhoni, and Sam Curran will be the retentions. Okay. Yep, Jadeja and Hazelwood. Hazelwood's looked good so far in Test, man. John Campbell. I will put myself in the auction this time. I need that money. He needs that dope. Hazelwood, no guarantee to even play. The here is almost a grandfather. Oh, Pop will definitely pay for CSK if they don't retain him. CSK will pick him with right to match. Gotcha. And then if I'm CSK, I'm targeting Sky because I don't think that as much as Mumbai has too many players they have to retain, they can't retain Sky. So, they could, but we'll see. Bob said he's got more cricket left in him. He said 2021 will be his last year. Max 3 Indians can be retained and max 2 overseas. Mumbai will definitely retain Sky. Surely, you think, AJ? Okay, you got Bumrah. You got to retain Bumrah, right? After Boomer, you got to retain, in my opinion, after Boomer, you're gonna retain Rohit Sharma. He's the captain. You got to retain Pandya. Are you not going to retain both brothers? Because if you retain one, you got to retain the other. Ishan Kishan. Think about all the people they got to think about retaining. I mean, Bolt is as good as gone. So he's going to get back in the auction. I don't see him coming back. Somebody's going to get him. They've got a lot of decisions to make over there. I personally will retain Sky too, but I'm just saying. And there goes another boundary. 170. There goes my prediction. 170. Yeah, Rohit, Pandya, Bumrah. It's really tough for them. Pollard. Are they gonna not retain Pollard? Somebody else might pick him up. And don't say he's too old. I guarantee you, every team will be on the bid for Pollard if he makes it to the open auction. 170 for 5. Another boundary. Jeez, it is falling apart here in the later overs. Yeah, right. Sky may not be retained. They have probably retained Boomer, Rohit, Hardik, Pollard, and look to buy back Sky, Kishan, and Kernal. And then every other team is looking to buy Sky and Kernal. Just saying. And maybe even Kishan, because there's not too many good uh, wicket keepers out there. It is tough. Yeah, Pollard played professional baseball. I heard he played like semi-pro baseball, something like that. Yeah, the fielding is not good right now. Jordan is waiting for CSK's call. He better keep waiting. He better keep waiting. All right, next delivery here. Ooh, that's a wide. Wow, they didn't call that one a wide? Okay, whatever. Who will RCB retain? Oh, man. Padicle, Coley. It's tough, man. I'd say Padicle, Coley. Are they going to retain Finch? There goes another wicket. 175 for 6. 175 for 6. That is tough. And probably Chahal. $175 for 6. 19th over. Somebody did say 180 earlier, so 180 definitely in the books. Yep, Coley. Oh, I forgot AB de Villiers. Yeah, so Coley, AB, Padicle, and Chahal. Nick cares. That's his boy. CSK's picks might surprise. in the in the LPL he will. All right, here we go. 20th over. And the first ball pumped. Oh my gosh. Huge six. Huge six. Ooh. Hope CSK retains Yadav. I don't think they will. Nah, Dhoni might not retain Yadav. Great ball there. Goes for a dot. Yeah, DC is stacked. Oh, Han, you're out of control. What's up? Manaj says, Gabe, would you like to see West Indies drop down the test ranking so low and USA rise up so high they take a place in test playing nations? That's funny. Let me tell you something. USA is nowhere near ready. We do not have the players. So I'd like USA to get up there so that they qualify for tests eventually. You know, I'll take what they're giving us right now with bringing in a T20 series, a T20 team, but eventually the goal is to have a test qualify team so that we qualify and get that respect, man. Compete at the biggest stage. I'm telling you, now that we got our own teams coming here, it's gonna blow up. You know what I mean? Just like the Major League Soccer really made it huge. And, you need those domestic teams because just when there's international, there's not enough play for Americans to watch. Those domestic teams is where you learn the players, you fall in love with the players. So you need those domestic leagues. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It'll be a huge market. Chaturanga de Silva. All right, 2 balls left. Yeah, let us know who they are. And oh, oh, he just missed it. I thought that was gone. Let me know who they are, and I will send them an email. See what's up. AJ, yeah, what's the channel name? USA may qualify for the 2022 World Cup. Woo! Can't wait. Well, technically, that's another thing. USA should be able to claim players from everywhere because we got people from everywhere living here. We are a blended nation, man. You know what I mean? So we should be able to snatch players up from everywhere. Korean saying once recorded past 100. Oh, there we go. 186 for 6. Okay, I said we could claim people from everywhere. I didn't say we were going to claim everyone. Come on now. Campbell and Udicat. Stop it. CSK already got a um CSK already got a replacement for Watson. Quad. I agree. I love me some Quad. He better open up this year. Him and Five from the very beginning of the year established that. 350s in a row, right? First time ever done by a Indian born player, a young Indian player like that in the IPL. They're claiming a lot of people these days, Gabe. You got to. Why not? USA can ask for Ryudu. Yeah, Ryudu was disappointing, man. Everybody said, "Oh, he's gonna fill in the shoes for Reina," but I mean, he played well a few times, especially in the beginning. But then he got hurt, and after he got hurt, he just wasn't the same. All right, so what was his total score? 185. Stallions with 185. That's a big score. Yeah, that's a big score. All right, get back to the chat. See what's up, guys. IPL should pay who the cat not to play. That's funny. Okay, which players you want for the USA national team? Ooh, am I allowed to pick from anywhere? Am I allowed to pick from anywhere? You know, it depends, man. Just who's available. It depends who's available. USA shouldn't sign all these expired talents like Anderson. They should invest in academies to create future players. Um, our we don't really do academies here. Um, we really start at the collegiate level, which then it trickles down to the high schools, right? Because once the scholarships are out there and the teams have collegiate teams, then the high schools will start with their cricket teams, and it kind of it's part of the pipeline. You know what I mean? So I mean, they could start with a academy initially, but eventually, if you wanted to get as big as baseball here in the States and football and soccer and all the, you got to get it into the collegiate level and you got to get it into high schools. That's the pipeline. That's where you find the talent. You know what I mean? USA, that's wrong. Yeah. CFA on We Cricket. Okay. Okay, which baseball player could bat and smash sixes for fun? Oh, there's some guys out there that got some ridiculous power, man. Um, I mean, guys that would put on ridiculous hitting performances. Um, oh, right now, I mean, just sheer power that would be fun to watch. My boy Aaron Judge from the Yankees. You ever seen him hit home runs? That guy's a monster. He's like 6'7" too. Um, a lot of our home run champs would be fun to watch hit. There's an older guy actually, Nelson Cruz. He's fun to watch hit. Um, Hold on for a minute. I gotta put this thing to charge. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, I'm back. What's up? Yeah, my computer was dying, so I had to move so I could get closer to the outlet, Jody. Different view. What's up? Yeah, Jody P in the house. USA should focus. Cricket batsman. Be able to play. And I'm sure that, eventually what they'll do is start to go into some of these camps, you know what I'm saying? Where you got all these baseball players that just didn't get picked up by a squad there because it's just the easiest transition to try to find some American players. Cricketer struggles to drive baseballs. They hit endless ground balls to eager infielders. Well, it's also a different swing, right? Where because the cricket bat is flat, you know, the baseball, especially if you can hit it, not necessarily with an edge. Edge is harder, but still you're able to hit it more solidly. Where with a baseball, you got to kind of get that backspin. It's a little tough. Yeah. I'm glad that Nick didn't need him. I'm glad Nick didn't need him, Jody. But yeah, I got you. We are USA Cricket on YouTube. 2 minutes. Ooh, let's all check that out. We are USA Cricket on YouTube. You got to be excited for USA Cricket. We are USA Cricket on YouTube. Let's check this thing out. I'm pulling it up right now. We are USA Cricket. 2-minute video. Ooh, let's check this thing out. Nick tested a few. I'm sure he did. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to check out this video. We are USA Cricket on YouTube. We are USA Cricket on YouTube. It's a 2-minute video just to see, it looks like a little promotional video for our league out here. So I'm excited for that. If you guys want to join me in checking that out, cool. We are USA Cricket on YouTube. All right. Hopefully, let's see what they say. Let's see what happens here.
Fighting's not that easy, but...
Of course, commercial. Skip the ad. Man, gonna eat cricket. Ooh. Ali Khan. Wow, what a catch. Get it out of there. Ooh. Just watching this video right now is getting me excited. Ooh, that video is lit. That video is lit. I know. I had to turn down the volume. I was like, oh my. Oh my. Hopefully I don't get copywritten for that 2 seconds. But that was super cool, man. NCAA college sports gets some colleges playing cricket. Absolutely. And I'll tell you right now, NCAA is in a tough spot because of COVID right now. They've had to cancel a lot of games. A lot of universities are in a tough spot. So, it would be a smart thing for them moving forward. You know what I'm saying? To just start up cricket program, hire a couple coaches, and that'll that'll give you the ability to offer some more scholarships. And again, it's a revenue stream, you know what I mean? Because eventually, people will pay to watch these games and collegiate sports. A lot of times they're able to write that stuff off anyways. It just makes all the sense in the world. Be back, guys. Gonna get some lunch. All right, Renell, enjoy that lunch, love. Enjoy that lunch. That's funny. Oh, Sandy B, man, that was a project for my master's class a few years back. Um, but appreciate that. It's nerve wracking, you know what I mean? Like being on a camera, hanging out with you guys is different as opposed to recording yourself, knowing that your peers and your professors are watching these videos. But I appreciate that. You guys have USA has 50 states. You guys having great opportunity to find better players. If cricket gets famous, non-USA in 5 years, USA will find some quality players. Oh, I guarantee you, it's just teaching them, and they need the time to learn the game. That's why you start at the high school and collegiate level. But we got athletes, man. When I tell you we got some athletes here, we got athletes. And again, you know, United States is a melting pot. It's a hodgepodge, right? Europeans, uh, um, Latin Americans. I mean, we got people from South Africa, Africa. I mean, literally India. There's people from every nation that live in America. So the demographics are so widespread that I'm telling you, all we need is that spark. Yeah, Han, luckily they don't look at those anymore. That was just for the one class. We had to post it online and post it on YouTube, and I was like, all right, cool. They don't look at those anymore, I hope. Imagine cricket included in the Olympics. That's a good question. Why isn't cricket in the Olympics, guys? That would be a good way to get it exposure to other, because that's really, you know what I mean, to other non-cricketing nations. Cricket couldn't make it into the Asian Olympics but once. That's funny. Oh, Jody, you haven't seen the video? They put me on blast. Nick put me on blast because of the BCCI is against it. Oh, they don't want cricket in the Olympics. Too long for the Olympics. Not if you do a T20 style or even an ODI. Are you kidding me? You know how long some of those track and field and swimming, it's all day events. Those are all day events. I mean, think about what the Olympics did for basketball, right? It turned basketball into an international sport, and now you've got players coming here from everywhere. And we're talking about players that could play, man. International players that could play. Um, I think the very first international player I remember was Tim Duncan. He was actually from the Caribbean. He shout out to my Caribbean peeps, you know what I'm saying? But think about all the other players that have come from dirt to what's the boy that used to play for the Knicks? He now plays for Dallas. Um Porzingis. I mean, there's been a lot of good international players over the years, and that's due to the NBA being in the Olympics for a while. Break dancing, break dancing is Olympic sport now. Did not know that. Yeah, has influence. Oh, I was not back at it. 7 for 3. Let's pull that up. What? Did you say 7 for 3? Get out of here, Han. Trolling me. Just saw talk on Daniel Game podcast why fewer black players in baseball. I have my thoughts behind it. I know for a fact that being in baseball, you weren't joking. It's 7 for 3. They've lost 3 wickets already. Oh my gosh, this game is over. I'm gonna do a Nick. It's over. I thought you were trolling me. Han, are you kidding? What happened? How do you lose 3 wickets already? Oh, jeez Louise. The Gladiators, how dare you? That's just sad. There's no other way to put it. Three wickets.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Your man Nick here. Sorry I'm so late. Thanks, Gabe, for holding down the fort. I had to get some beauty rest here. I'm just turning on the match right now. What do I miss, Gabe?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, now you show up. Dude, I switched to watch our USA cricket video on YouTube on a different channel, right? Because they got this cool video I watched, like a promo, 2 minute. As I'm talking, I didn't even realize the game has started up. It's 7 for 3. 7 for 3.
Tell me not the Stallions.
No, your Stallions crushed, bro. Oh my god. I'm like, that's what I'm like.
Right. They got 189. Is that right?
Bro, it's not even gonna be 7 for 3. 7 for 3.
Ooh, the rant is already ready to go.
I thought Han was trolling me because he's like, Gabe, switch back to the game. You're missing it. 7 for 3. I'm like, no way. The game might have just kicked off. Yeah, it's the second over and they've lost 3 wickets.
Look at the chat. Yeah, Nick came in just time for the win. Great timing, Nick. What's up, everybody? That's right. That's how I do it. You know, I don't want to ever miss a chance where Gabe is crying. I want to say thanks to Gabe for holding down the fort. What's 100%. We had a great video that we recorded last night. We'll get to you guys soon. And so I need to get some sleep.
Nick hasn't
look at that. 2 overs.
Actually, that's the secret to Nick's success: impeccable timing. You know what he doesn't tell you about the wet nap story is that there were also no other eligible bachelors at the church at that time. Okay, so Jody was limited.
Hey, plenty of eligible bachelors, but none of them had the wet nap. So take that.
7 for 3. You got to be kidding me.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, now it's 8 for 3. So look at that.
Hold on there. Watch out there. 8 whole runs for 3 wickets. Jeez.
Anyway, basically waiting for this moment.
To get to my explanation, baseball is super expensive, guys. And the problem is that more and more these sports are becoming in America very specialized, where you don't get too many players that are learning at the high school level anymore. You need to learn. You need to know how to play by the time you get to high school, and it's expensive. Baseball's expensive, man. You do a lot of traveling. These bats are expensive. Unlike football and basketball, where really you just need a field.
Catch it. No, it's a 6. Not catching that.
Get it out.
That's right. It's Sid S. Nick is like the golden goose due to Lucky Charm. Han earlier had said, is it Gale 8 to 3 or is it Gabe 8 to 3? 8 for 3.
Listen.
Nick is taking the lead 2 to 1. Renell, my friend, my girl. Don't you know the score is like 95 to 6? Come on.
We're talking just championships here, okay? I got the IPL, you got the IPL. This will
Now, I
give
will
you
say,
the
in the PSL, my team made it. Your team was nowhere to be found. So
yeah.
that's like a
So
half a point right there.
that's a half a point.
That's a half a point.
Hey, by the way, Jody told me that she woke up and somebody sampled her crumble, bro. Yo, don't make me make a phone call.
I'm gonna have to, get Magnum PI on that one and do some investigations. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to call the mustache and say, "Hey, we have some crumble missing. Can you please figure it out?" I know you're not doing nothing. I know you're not. They were on the reboot situation. Come on, Tom Selleck. Dude, listen to me. Listen to this. When you have some fresh chocolate still melted crumble delivered to your house and your wife's not going to be able to enjoy it till the next morning, do you really want to put that freshness to waste? I don't think so.
Yeah, good point there. Good point. Bro, just saying, I'm feeling pretty good about Australia's chances.
Oh, wow. He's going to do the jinx, guys. He's going to do it again. Now I know India's going to win the first test.
Bro, India left off Pant. They put Saha in there. They left off Pant and they left off
They took off Pant after his 100?
They took out Pant. Wait, they also took out Shubman Gill and put in Shaw.
Shaw? Oh. It's over.
Already. They haven't even played the first inning yet.
Shaw?
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Come on. Okay, we lost 4 viewers to that comment you just made right there.
I'm just saying, man.
Pong got his 100, and that's what I'm saying. What's the point of the practice? Are they saying now, oh, he's exhausted from his 100? We don't need him for the test. Come on.
Baseball gloves, they cost about $50. Good gloves, $50-$60.
Cricket is boring. How dare you?
Gabe fan. Stop it. And they left off Jadeja too.
Wow, Coley is a savage.
Yeah, man. Somebody said that your boy Pant forgot to wish him a happy birthday. Like what?
Yeah, exactly. Forgot to buy him a baby shower gift.
Oh my gosh.
His wife's like, hey, Rashad didn't give us a baby shower gift. And he's like, all right, I got you. I got something for him. Oh, no, Coley, you can't do that. If you told him he's on the team, he's in the practice. I got you.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Thanks, Renell. Appreciate the love for the drive-bys. Of course, I get on now. They score 9 straight runs. I see how it is.
So there was like an interference there, but they didn't call it.
Oh, man, these teams are not salient enough for him to catch it. I want to see some more wickets.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Ugly or Gangs of Wassaiper? Gangs of Wassaiper.
We haven't seen Ugly yet. Oh, yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. Gangs of Wassaiper.
Yeah, but Gangs of Wassaiper. Come on.
The coach thinks that Shaw is a mixture of Lara and Sasha. Now, listen, we have been told and we have been clowned so many times about how the IPL means nothing, Nick and Gabe. The IPL means nothing, absolutely. It has nothing to do with anything. Well, I know it's cricket. I know this is test, so calm down for bad stuff. I know it's cricket, and I know Shaw couldn't even last for like an over in the T20 league. So if he goes off, if he plays decently, if he does not lose his wicket right away, then maybe there's something to that claim. But there's nothing I've seen in the last 6 months to show that he's ready to be able to defend the wicket. Or maybe in T20, maybe he gets too nervous about trying to score big, and he's not able to be doing that because he's a young guy, and maybe in Test it's more his speed. I have no idea. Thoughts on the Rashad Pot? I already said it a little bit earlier. I think it's jacked up. I think it's absolutely jacked up. You tell a guy mentally that you're on the squad. The guy shows up for the practice. I'm on the squad. Okay, I see my name right there. I'm on the squad. I see my lock. Excellent. I score 100. I'm feeling really good about myself. And then you cut me? Is he like injured? Is he sick or something? Like, nope. What is going on? I get 100 in a practice match where I myself had said, what's the point of these practice matches? You guys said, oh, they're really important, blah, blah, blah. Not for him, it wasn't important because he got cut. Why didn't you get 120, Pont? You're out of here. We don't want no 106 or whatever it is. So I think it's jacked up. I don't understand what's going on. But not just that, but mentally for the guys you're bringing in. I know Saha is a veteran. I know Shaw has done it before. But mentally coming in, you're told like a few days before that, hey, you're on the squad now, suit up. And I know they're probably in the quarantine bubble and they probably on the, they're on the, the extended roster or whatever. But still, mentally, you're thinking you're going on the 11 and then you're not. And then you are the last few days. I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe it happens a lot. I don't like it.
I got to agree with you, man. And same thing. Shubman Gill, young guy, performs. I mean, really? Like, I don't get it.
Look at AJ. Jacked up is a cleaner version. Effed up, I'm assuming. Yeah, you always get the cleaner version from Nick.
And then, Australia also tried to get cute with the lineup. They put in Burns and Wade. I'm like, Philippe, please? Why do they hate Philippe? The kid just scored 95 in the BBL the other day. They hate Philippe.
Hey, obviously, the last thing you want to do is come close to a century in your most previous match.
Yeah, no.
Chance.
Like what? What, hundreds? You're showing off. Nah.
Joe Burns is no joke, though. And we see what Matthew Wade can do. Matthew Wade, I keep saying he's older. I want to say he's like 37, 38. But this guy is still in good form. So, I mean, if I'm an Australian fan, I don't feel too bad about that. I don't know a lot about Joe Burns, but what I've seen in the international game, he was looking all right to me.
Oh, JL or Pontine. I became an even bigger JL fan after the video Nick and I did where JL wouldn't walk. Like, that was just savage. Oh my gosh. And then he admitted it. He said, well, he said he told his own father, like, no, it was the handle. It was clicky handle or whatever. Is there a rule, guys, that there's got to be a certain amount of time before you could admit something like that?
Yeah, the certain amount of time is, the ICC is not going to reverse any kind of decision. Okay, we're good to go. And then pride sets in. And then you got people asking your kids and your wife, oh, no, definitely he didn't touch it. Wade is 32. Who was I thinking of, though, in the test where they said, oh, this guy, he's had several chances, hasn't really worked. Maybe it was Wade, and maybe I was thinking several chances here and there, back and forth. Equate that to age, but he's
right.
funny young.
Wade. It was Wade. They just made it sound like he was older than he was.
Yeah. Cricket for us. Thanks so much for checking out the Coke Studio reaction. I'm excited to do some more. They got a new season that just got released. Thank you so much for that. Joe Burns has more innings than runs in the last 6 months. Oh, man.
Savage. Gee. Wow. Oh, gosh.
Oh, I got an answer for this one. Kate Williamson, Steve Smith, Virat Kohli, Joe Root, Babar Azam. I always say that name wrong. Who's your favorite batsman? It's not Joe Root. That's my answer. It's not Joe Root.
It's not Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson's not allowed in the Caribbean. Bro, he better not take a cruise.
You're not allowed the Caribbean. What are you talking about?
251.
You got your citizenship revoked.
251. That's what I'm talking about, bro. All right. He's banned from the entire Caribbean. He can't see a cruise right now. I like Smith. I like Smudge, guys. You know me. I like Smudge. Nick, I don't know. I wouldn't choose Nick, but I think that Nick would probably go with Virat Kohli. He loves him some Virat Kohli. He's got a love-hate relationship with Virat Kohli.
Listen, love the batsman Virat. Don't love, I wouldn't say hate, don't love the captain Virat. But I say of those guys, from what I've seen, very limited. And I have seen, I've seen all of them besides Kane Williamson live. We saw him in the IPL, obviously, but international live, we saw a lot of videos on him. I would say that besides not seeing a lot of Kane Williamson, Virat Kohli is the most consistent with his average. So yeah, I'd probably have to go with him.
That's interesting.
Look at this. Joe Burns last 8 innings, 60 runs, 7.8 average. Ouch.
I can do that.
Retract my previous statement.
Nick, I could do that. 7 runs a game, I can give you that. You can do that just defending, bro.
I'm gonna say right now, I cannot do that. Not against this kind of bowling.
Uh,
I would be so happy if I didn't get a golden duck every single time. And then guess what? If I did get a golden duck the first 2 times, I'll be like, oh, me and Stoinis are still tied.
you love you some drive by on my boy Stoinis. Why you hating Stoinis?
The dude screwed my fantasy. You saw how much I had to pay for that bill last night? It's all Stoinis' fault. Oh, there's a boundary.
I love it. Wow, cricket for us. You're hanging out with Nick way too much with the drive-bys. Are you sure that's not Campbell?
You should have saw him on our last stream, man. He was a drive-by master, but he also had himself a few Gabeisms ready to go.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I remember I was watching it from work or whatnot. He used a couple of my phrases, great and rot. Stop it. But I was like, oh man, like, yeah, that sounds like some Campbell numbers right there. 8 innings, 60 runs.
Campbell numbers. Stop. You're out of control. Why did you got to drive by the Campbell man when he just busted 69 or whatever it was?
It started early this morning. I don't know. I woke up spicy. No, you know why I woke up spicy? Because my team should be 3-0, but their game got rained out yesterday, and it just counts as a draw. So now they're like 2-0-1. They get 2 points. That's ridiculous. Come on.
What was the score when it was counted a draw? Did they play much?
No, literally they were through the 2nd inning. So dumb. So, Nick, there's an interview we got to check out. I was gonna see if we could do it today after school, before the test tonight, between Virat Kohli and Smudge. They said it's like 10-minute interview or whatever, but they get interviewed and ask some pretty interesting questions for this interview. Sanjay, we're gonna try and check it out. Maybe do a non reaction to it. If I can try to find some time to fit it into Nick and I's busy schedule.
Is it a current interview?
It just happened yesterday.
They said 30-minute interview.
Oh
goodness gracious.
Maybe we'll just react to the interview instead of doing the no reaction. But yeah, 30-minute interview. I'm interested to see what Smudge will say and Virat will say. I'm interested. Does Virat give explanation for why some of the players were dropped on the test team? And same thing, I mean, I would be asking, you almost messed up though.
Wow, hit that Yorker.
Ooh.
Hey, they've weathered the storm pretty decently. When it was 7-3, now it's 30-3. I'm not saying they're going to chase or anything, but they've weathered the storm pretty well. That's what you got to do. When your back's against the wall and you are seeing yourself struggling or whatever's happening, you want to be able to at least weather that storm and try to get something straightened out. They've got, the power play, 30 in the power play is not what you want. But when you were 7 for 3 in the second over,
bro, I was like 7 for 3? Han, you're messing with me. Come on, man.
Yeah, so for the test, we're going to definitely do a few hours with as many of the days as possible. Tonight, I will be started off. It's 8 p.m. our time. Gabe's going to be working, and then he's going to come on, and if all works out, he'll be able to take over, and we'll get as much as the first day in. And then the next several days. Now, remember, we celebrate Christmas, all that kind of stuff. That's 9 days away. So we'll see with things go up to Christmas and everything. It may not be every single night, but we'll try to get as much as we can.
Nick, they said that from the 26th to the 30th, though, that week right after Christmas, there is going to be literally 4 games on every day.
Yeah, so that's the worst. That is the worst time for me personally. I already got plans with family and whatnot. So
watch. Ooh, I'll be watching me some cricket. Ooh, 26 don't count. Christmas is 25th. 26 is Gabe time.
Look at this. Congratulations, Stallions.
Football for life. How dare you? It's not over yet. I mean, 30 for 3. They're averaging 10 runs a wicket.
Ooh. You know I love this comment just to prove my point from earlier. Hetmeyer is the biggest hype merchant. People were calling him Young Gale. Now he can't even be compared to Perron.
Oh, Mira. Eh.
You just gave him a 6?
Get it out of there.
Criminal.
Pumped.
2 dots and then a 6? De Silva, come on, man.
Getting pumped for runs.
The fix is in. The fix is in.
So is Boxing Day December 26th, guys, the day after Christmas for us?
Oh, I hate your guts. Another one?
Oh, pumped. Oh, getting pumped.
De Silva. You had given up 18 in your almost 4 overs. Now you got back-to-back 6s? I have nothing against Perron. I like Perron. Nicholas Perron. He's got the same name as I do. Come on. Nicholas Perron. Love his save, obviously. I like his strike rate. I think he struggled a little bit in the last series against New Zealand when he was in there. Was he not in there? He couldn't even get on the BBL squad, on the starting squad, but I like him a lot. I have nothing against him at all.
He was actually supposed to, he was walking out of the tunnel, Nick, when they called the game because of rain.
Oh, that sucks. Boxing Day, 90,000 crowd, even during COVID?
Looks like I'll be watching me some Boxing Day Test, baby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Abdullah, Boxing Day definitely does sound like a fighting day. That's what we had thought before we had did some research on it. At least that's what I thought.
I agreed. Gabe, Perron played for the Stars today. Yeah, he fielded for them, but he didn't hit. He was on his way out. Shaw or Gill, who's the better opener? Thoughts? It's not a question. It's Shaw or Gill. I don't know why they hate Shipman Gill.
Can you believe making that choice? I mean, there's the stones on you to make that choice. I mean, there's other choices out there, right?
Dude, guy, listen. I like the emoji, by the way. He's got the little imposter emoji from Among Us. I was thinking as a fun thing to do with my class, but I gotta ask to play to play imposter, but I don't know if for our celebration on Friday, Nick. But I figured we'd have to ask permission because it's like an online game platform or whatever. We're not supposed to promote any games or anything like that. But we can't really play board games with them like we would normally do on party days. And all the kids are into Among Us. So what do you think? Should I mention it?
I mean, you can ask. You're probably not the first one that has asked. The only thing, and it's a very tame game, but the only thing is like the purpose is to kill people. So I mean, even though it's cartoonish and it's low graphics, man, another one? Oh, don't tell me they're going to chase this score. This is out of control.
Craig, pump him for runs.
Yes, I feel the pain of the mic from Gabe. He's had a few glitches there, but I'm not sure what we can do to prevent that.
Sorry, guys. I got to step it up. Taking a beating.
But yeah, what were we talking about a few seconds ago? I already forgot.
Among Us.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's pretty tame. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? Talk about Baby Gale. The entire team is Baby Gale. Jeez Louise.
Give me more.
55. They went from 30 to 55 after the power play.
Getting pumped for runs.
Should I say it, Gabe?
Say it, please.
No. I want to.
Anyway, Nick, I'm going to peace out right now so that I can get ready for work, guys. I'll leave you in Nick's capable hands. I know we got a meeting in like 20 minutes.
I got to leave myself pretty soon. I mean, this is horrible, all these 6s.
Guys, thanks for joining us this morning. If you are a Stallions fan, congratulations. I still don't think it's over. Look, cricket for Americans, it's over.
Yes.
And those of you that have been watching first for a while know where the "it's over" comes from. And Nick and I mentioned that a couple times in the IPL. I got AB de Villiers, which almost killed me. I'm sure that one inning took a year off my life easily. I was so angry.
I sure hope so.
But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I gotta go get ready for work. Nick, I'll see you in the meeting, and you guys check us out tonight. Tonight when we preview when we watch Australia versus India, right? Test match day 1. Later, guys.
Later, man. I mean, this is crazy. At least they got a dot that time. Just jumped from 30 to 56 in, I guess, 1 over. Prevented some boundaries there, but they got a 2 off of it. 58 for 3. The last ball of the 8th over. Excited for some tests tonight. It's been a long time. Long time. Banuka's injured. My goodness gracious. Is there anyone in the chat that thinks there's a chance that Gale can win this one? That they can chase? Anyone in the chat? Pont or Saha? Okay, I think it's jacked up that Pont got dropped at the last second. I think that's an embarrassment. But I do like Saha. And the reason I say this is because in the IPL, not only did he put up big scores, but he wasn't worried about having a humongous strike rate. He was worried about making sure he protected his wicket. That's what you need in Test. He's experienced. I would say he's probably the better wicketkeeper. So, I mean, I understand that one. Even though it's jacked up, I would like to see give Pont a chance. Maybe Kohli's looking for some more, maturity and leadership for when he's got to bounce out for the baby being born. But the one I don't understand is the Prithvi Shaw one. I mean, this guy must just be a magician when it comes. Gall. Thank you, Hond. Gall. Goal. He must be a magician when it comes to tests. Prithvi Shaw. Goal. That was one I was way off on the pronunciation. So this first one's pink ball. Why do they decide that the first one's pink ball? Oh, because it's later on at night? Oh, is that a 4 or a 6? Tell me just a 4. Okay, thank goodness. That was close to being a 6. What's up, Mohit? Yeah, Gabe was telling about that interview. Gill will replace Kohli in second test while Rohit replace Shaw in third test. Okay. Oh, there we go. Gone, baby. Woo, Malik. See ya. Yeah, get that. Look at that guy's strike rate. Rajapaksa, look at that guy's strike rate. Over 200. 250. Is that a 250 strike rate? Get that guy out of here. The other guy's playing test. Get that guy out of here. What's up, Arv? $235. Thank you, the mathematician there. I thought it was 250. 235. Wow. What a strike rate. Oh, because of the 17, not the 4. I was thinking of 40 off 16. Jeez, he was driving he was going crazy. They say he was a little injured. Maybe that had something to do with it. Strategic timeout. All right, let's see what's going on. What's the score, Nick? I think it's 62 for 4. Is that right? 62 for 4. And this is I think we had 8 overs. Stallions had 189. Got to update that. There we go. 8.2. Thank you, Ozjod. Appreciate that. How's everyone doing today on this glorious Wednesday? For us over here, at least. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you've had a good day so far. For us, the day's just starting. Any LPL fans, any Sri Lankan natives in the chat? Let me know how you guys are doing. Shoop noodles. These commercials are funny. Having nightmares about Food Panda after that. Absolutely. Yes, Sharma, I am definitely excited for the real test. It's been a long time. I want to say it was during the summertime before the school year started. That's a long time ago. All right, Chocolate Man. Love the name, and I love that you are from Sri Lanka. Nick, just some inside India's coach, Ravi Shastri. Main contribution to the team, sleeping in the middle of matches and getting caught on camera while doing it. Okay, I thought Steve was talking about something else. Maybe Shaw scored 100 in his dreams. Wow. Woo, this guy. I love it. Always bringing the heat. Love it. Pujara, yes. I don't know much about Fahari. I keep hearing about him. I always get excited watching and learning about new players that I have not seen, new to me. Man, LPL loves himself some Mountain Dew. And the Just for Men. Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to that. And I just hope, no offense, Australia fans, I just hope India bats first so I can see that right off the bat. Nick, did you hear about the winter storm coming in New Jersey? No. Is there a big storm coming? Hopefully it's nothing like what was that Sandy had? Hurricane Sandy or whatever that was. I've seen like 20 Just for Men. Yeah, they're definitely trying to say something to me. Let me tell you something, guys and girls. I have been going gray for a long time. Going gray for a very long time. I used to dye not the beard, but the hair. For about a year or two, I would dye it. Not only is that a pain in the neck to dye your hair, but like the hair looks so, it's darker and it's black, but it's so unnaturally dark and black. Look at this guy. Love it. Azam Khan. Strike rate 157. Holy cow. Nothing against you, Khan, but I hope you go down like a dog. Oh, gosh. Han Solo, you're out of control. Yeah, thank you very much. Pakistan Cornwall. And, I know it's cheap. And I know it's lame just to see a guy's size and make a comment, but it's just unique in cricket. You don't see that size in cricket. Listen, I'm the last person to be talking about size. All right? Does not matter. But it's just you don't see it every day. Another Mountain Dew commercial. Do the do. I used to love Mountain Dew, but can't drink it no more. Acid reflux. Nick, it's pink ball because Adelaide is like Virat's favorite ground. They want to stop Virat from being Virat by putting a new challenge against him. His favorite. Is that true? Is that true? There's no way that's true. That would be crazy. Anything for the advantage, I guess. Oh, Khan's father is the coach of Gaul. That's cool. 65 for 4. You drinking Mountain Dew right now or no? Oh, let me tell you, I used to drink Mountain Dew every single day. I love it. I love it. Maybe it's TMI, but nothing gross. I take daily medicine for acid reflux, and it just I've tried it every year. It just does not react well. I love Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, fantastic. Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Live Wire. There's so many different flavors. Baja Blast from Taco Bell. I love it all. Me and a friend of mine, we used to love Mountain Dew so much that we tried Mountain Dew with chocolate chip cookies. Dip them in the Mountain Dew because we were just hoping it was a wonderful secret. Nah, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Virat has 300s and 3 tests in that ground. Woo! Let's go for number 4. Oh, catch it? Wow, he placed that perfectly. Did Khan. I got a boundary off that? Wow, Khan. There you go. Put him on the board. He's got 6. Sprite is a poor man's Mountain Dew. Yes, but it does not affect me, so I drink it, my friend. Yes, Renell. You're addicted to the dew and you're eating KFC right now. Okay, Renell, what dew is your favorite? What dew is your favorite? You can't go wrong with the original, but man, Code Red is some good dew. KFC, I love it. He said you did that? It tastes good with chocolate. You are a bigger fan than I am. I couldn't do it. Oh, I love that you did that too. Oh, my goodness gracious, Khan. What did we ever do to you? Man, you crushed that ball. Shinwari, come on, man. In your first over in 3 balls, you get up 10 runs? They got 75, ladies and gentlemen. 75. My goodness gracious. Look at this guy. It was a nice shot right there. He timed that perfectly. He didn't try to do too much. He just let the ball do most of the work, and he just moved his hips and his bat at the right time. That was nice. That was nice. Yes, AKR, an awesome 6. Yeah, Code Red in the original. Every time I think of Code Red, I think of Zombieland, the first one. Oh, that was missing leg, but that was close. Don't review it. Don't review it. Look at this guy. This guy's got a big wingspan. Jeez Louise. No, don't do it. No, I think it's missing leg. No, don't waste your time. Oh, he tried to do it. He couldn't have gotten it. Time had to be up. Yeah. He said nope. They're gonna check to see if he got it in time. He didn't get it in time. Sam Curran or Stokes? Stop it. Stokes, from what I've seen, Stokes all day long. Ooh, maybe that wasn't missing leg. That hit his foot. His foot was close to the middle stump. Ooh, maybe that wasn't missing leg. What do you guys think? He didn't get the review in time, though. Oh, man. No one was talking to him. He kept asking, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? No one was talking to him. He didn't get that review in time. Wow. Oh, catch it. Catch it. Yes, that one's gone. Good night and good luck. Jaya Saraya. Oh, he wants to break that cricket bat, or maybe he's just checking it. He had a low strike rate, but a wicket's a wicket. Yeah. Now, for sure, going against Gall, it's over. Over. It was swinging out of line. All right, thanks, Ferris. I'm bad at judging. See, I don't understand judging the swing because sometimes I'll say, oh, if that one, would have kept going, it would have hit the stumps. But you say you can't do that because of that outside impact. But if it's inside impact, then you can use it. I get so confused on judging the swing. Or judging the seam too. Do the do. Yes. Dasani water's better than Mountain Dew. Question is, Dasani or Aquafina? I prefer Dasani, but I like them both. Tiger Energy Biscuits. Never heard of that before. Sanjay says, Nick, are you looking forward to watching Cameron Green? Australians are hoping he's their own Ben Stokes for the future. He can bowl quick, and he's a top batsman. Yeah, I want to say we've seen Cameron Green in the Big Bash League, have we not? Maybe not. Yeah, I'm always excited to see the future. Always. Yeah, Dasani for sure. Pollard Spring or Poland Spring. Never heard of that. Dasani is banned in the UK. Cricket for Us, if you're still there, is that true? Is Dasani banned in the UK? I wasn't being harsh on him. I was asking for him to be in there a little longer so we can get a low strike rate continuing to go. I didn't say he's trash. I even tried chocolate cake with dew. Oh, Green's the guy who got hit in the head. He's playing? I thought he was out. Wow, I'm glad he's okay. Nick, what was your least favorite subject in school? Honestly, science. Science was my least favorite in school. Now I love teaching science. I love learning science with my students because I didn't really want to learn too much when I was younger. But when I was a kid, I had no confidence in science. There was just so many things I just didn't understand about trying to prove things and trying to this. I mean, I didn't get it. I had no confidence in it. I love it now. Boomerang or Archer better bullet? Wow, that's a great question. I've seen Archer in Test. I've not seen Boomerang in Test. I'm sure he bowls in Test. I just haven't seen the Indian team in Test. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I've seen Archer in T20. I've seen Boomerang T20 and ODI. To me, they're very similar. Archer's got some more speed on him, I want to say. But they're very similar. I've seen them go through areas or times, games, matches where they weren't too effective, and other matches where they were the most effective. You're talking about a guy in the IPL that was the runner-up to the Purple Cap and a guy who was the MVP. So, I mean, that's a tough question. When they're both on their game, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I want to say when they're both on their game, Archer by a hair, and he's younger, so he's got more to prove. But man, what's my favorite name pronunciation was Gabe's least favorite subject. My favorite cake has got to be chocolate cake. I love The Outsiders, and in the book of The Outsiders, they're obsessed with chocolate cake. I got to agree with that. Yeah, I'm going to get crushed for saying Archer. Everyone's going to say, what are you talking about, Boomerang? Watch Boomerang with the red ball. You got it. There's a boundary right there. There's a boundary right there. And now you got Lakshan on the board. He was 0 for 3. Oh, look at that full. No, that's not a full toss. That was high, though, before it dropped down. That was kind of like one that just kind of stayed in the air for a little bit longer. Like a poor man's Yorker or something. He was doing 4 dots before that in the over. And this is going to go for a boundary. Gosh, 4 dots and then 2 boundaries. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go as well. Thank you so much for letting me join on just for the last 30 minutes or so. Thanks for sticking around with Gabe. Got to go to work in 1 minute. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys tonight for me for the first few hours of the first day. Adios and good night.